Hello, hello. It's Amy with Seriously Sweet and Cookie Snack Attack, and I am so excited we have a special guest with us tonight, Miss Jennifer Moshier, who's going to be doing that adorable, adorable gnome painting it tonight, I believe, with cocoa butter, but we're going to check with her in just a second. Guys, a few quick housekeeping things. We had to start this video earlier tonight. Most of the event starts at 7 p.m. every night except Sundays. We're taking Sundays off. And because we're taking Sundays off, there's a few things on the schedule which you can print out from the featured pinned area on the Cookie Snack Attack group page or the Seriously Sweet store page. There is a schedule up there for you with what night everyone's going, what time they start. Everything is posted in Eastern Standard Time. However, it's my understanding from my West Coast friends that the events that Facebook puts out, that they automatically alter the time schedule to tell you when someone is starting. So to our Westies today, we're so sorry we have to start this early. It's entirely because of me. I have a class tonight and a Zoom at 7, and so we have to stay on track. But we did not want to miss having Jen be part of our event because she is so fabulously talented. So let's go ahead and bring her on, and we are going to talk about a couple of things, and then we're going to let her get started so she has plenty of time to show you how to create this beautiful masterpiece. Hey, Jen, are you there?
Yes, hi.
Oh, I love your gingerbread girl. She is the sweetest. Oh, I love it. This is so perfect. So if we ever make it to the Christmas Cookie Challenge as a group challenge, we're ready, aren't we?
Yes, we are.
We'll get us some fancy shirts, but I don't know what we'll call us, but we'll have to come up with something and apply together and send them fun pictures and all kinds of crazy videos. She's just adorable, adorable, adorable. I love her. So thank you for being with us tonight. Also, please accept my very big, big apologies that you have to go this early. I just totally spaced on the fact that starting the event early was going to conflict with the class schedule I already had for this week. So, I appreciate you so much. Replays are available. And I did want to tell you, last night we had this really fun thing we did with Maxine, because Maxine had a goal in mind. Did you see that, where I was pretending to be an auctioneer? I have to say, I think I did pretty good. Close to any milestones on either Facebook or Instagram that as people are jumping on, we can help you out?
So both of them are kind of close. Instagram's closer. I am 8 away from 700 people on Instagram. And on Facebook, I am about 28 away from 3,600.
And on Instagram, are you on as Prima Cakes and Cookies, all one word, no spaces?
Correct. Both of them.
Okay, so I am already following you, and you are sitting at 692. And we have about 25 people on right now and messages from people that they're going to be joining. So if you are joining right now, and you can take a minute and pop over there while you're here at the beginning, give Jennifer's page, it's Prima, Prima Cakes with an S, it's plural, and Cookies, also with an S, it's plural. Give her a follow over on Instagram. And is it the same thing on Facebook?
It is.
Okay, fantastic. So, hey, how are you? Priscilla, we hope that you are at home on your couch. We're on the big screen. You've got some hot cocoa, and you also found your favorite headband. That is how I imagine all of you watching these every night. And that you are forcing your children to leave you alone and telling your families you're gone for the next hour so that you can just have holiday cookie time. It's like we have our own little podcast tutorial thing going here, don't you think?
Yep.
All right, so Jen, you guys, we're up to 693. So you guys, 694. Woohoo! We're 6 away from getting her to 700 tonight. Please give these artists a like and a follow, and then continue to like and follow them, because it's just not nice when you follow them and they hit their numbers and then you unfollow them. Just follow them. It's not going to hurt you. Just leave it there. So we're at 694. We need 6 more people on Instagram. Please make sure you also do the same thing on Facebook. And Jen and I are going to talk for just a second. Thank you, Rose. Thank you, Patricia, that you're already helping these artists. We appreciate you guys so much. And Jen, I appreciate all of you so much, because all of you were like, yes, I will gladly do this in a more joyful, joy forward in the cookie community. So I did want to ask you though, is there anything like super new that you're doing that like we should talk about tonight? Because you always have something, you're always working on the next new thing or something great for your markets or something great for your competition pieces. And I feel like last time I missed asking you that question in October, and I don't want to miss it tonight. So let's do that before your tutorial.
Yeah, so you did make a quick mention of it in October. So like for a couple of months now, I've been playing with marshmallows.
That is so hot right now, is it not?
So you know me and I have to develop 1,001 flavors. So I am up to 9 flavored marshmallows.
9.
9. Today I just
did. I have to know. And can you tell me? Maybe you don't want to release that info yet.
What? I missed.
What are the flavors?
So I have vanilla, salted caramel, hazelnut, Irish cream, eggnog, gingerbread, strawberry. I'm missing one. What am I missing? Oh, banana pudding.
I'm going to pass out. I only got to sample the regular s'mores, peppermint.
Oh, peppermint. I forgot about peppermint. Yeah, so maybe I have 10 flavors.
Man, peppermint is so good. It's so good.
Yeah, check your mailbox tomorrow.
Yay! I'm so excited. We'll talk about it. Maybe we'll have a little sampling when we go live tomorrow night. But oh my goodness, you know what? You rock flavor profiles. Like, so, I mean, that is what you should be doing.
I started playing with the marshmallows, but then I started thinking about
$6.95, 5 more people.
Yay! I started pairing my marshmallows with my sugar cookies and trying to make marshmallow sandwiches. Like I was trying to find something different for markets, right?
Yes.
Something that nobody was really doing yet. And I did start with the s'mores. And then after the s'mores were a big hit, I was talking to you about it. I started thinking, I was like, okay, I made a chocolate peppermint sandwich cookie. And then I made a Neapolitan with the strawberry. So that's how some of the flavors have been starting out is, okay, what flavor marshmallow can I do? And then what flavor sugar cookie can I do to pair them together?
Oh my gosh. When the first box arrived at my house, I was just like, what is this magical sugary sweetness in this box?
And that was like, I started out with like a really huge one, like a 3-inch by 3-inch cookie. And I was like, that is huge. So now I'm down to 2.5.
You know, 3 of us split that. 3 of us split that.
I know.
But marshmallow and piping with marshmallow icing. I need 5 more followers on Instagram for Prima Cakes and Cookies. Please head on over there and give her a follow.
So
hey, Allison. So marshmallows. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I was gonna say I haven't delved into the piping yet. I'm still trying to get down, stuff for markets and what can I sell.
Yes.
And then I'll probably start into the
the whole marshmallow thing is so hot. It really is hot. But what I really loved when that box showed up at my house is that it wasn't marshmallows with just stuff mixed in it. It was the whole presentation. It was that you had developed your flavor profile and made cookies to encase it. You had dipped it and chalked it. Your packaging was phenomenal. And I was like, oh my gosh, this is going to be the next hot thing. And now I see people doing it. So but
I don't know if I'm the first to ever, but I haven't seen them at the markets that I go to, right?
No, and the other thing you're doing that I think is absolutely brilliant is pairing it with your hot cocoa bombs. I think that is just magical. Yeah. That is like the perfect sweet gift for people. I can't wait to hear your results at the end of 4th quarter, like how all these markets went. And then I've already been working on something for you for Easter.
Okay.
I have some shapes in mind that you should do for Easter.
Okay.
I'm just putting it out there.
Okay. Shapes for cookies or shapes for marshmallows?
Shapes for the marshmallows encased in cookies and then decorated, because your decorating skills are phenomenal. Like I can see you going to market with Easter eggs.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
I could see this, and then using your scraps to like put in some like some white chocolate Easter hot cocoa bombs or something to keep your pairings. Like you're going to rock this. It's going to be phenomenal. We're going to hear really good feedback.
I'll let you know tomorrow because I'm debuting
Okay.
that Cocoa Bomb Marshmallow gift set tomorrow.
So her mouth is watering for marshmallow cookies, and Allison wants to learn how to make marshmallows. Right now, she's just got so much stuff that she's getting done right now. It's crazy. And thank you for following. Okay, we are up to 696 on Prima Cakes and Cookies on Instagram. We need 4 more people. So if you could send out, can you invite people on Instagram as easy as you can on Facebook?
I don't know.
I don't either.
The only reason I have stuff on Instagram is because I can use that business suite and it puts it onto both. And I'm like,
I know, because you can send it to both, just send it to everything. So Nadine in Canada would like to know if you still have her address. Thank you for following Jen already. We just want to make sure that you're all on there. It's so important, you guys. And if we're not following you for some reason, because I always try to follow back right away just so it's done. If we're missing somebody, just tell us. We're happy to follow you back, okay? I did want to quickly say thank you again to Sheila Morales, Roseanne Sahayak, Maxine Lauer. They all were the first 3 people. We kept ending on the adding on the back end because people were so busy. Her name on Instagram, Allison, is Prima, Prima Cakes, plural, and Cookies, all one word. And you'll find her and you'll see a picture of her doing this. She's from the Food Network show that she was on. She's a Food Network star. You've been on a couple of shows, right, Jen? 2. You did Holiday Wars and Halloween Wars?
Holiday Wars and Big Bake.
Was the Big Bake a holiday one too?
Mm-hmm.
Both of yours were like Christmas themed, right? Mm-hmm. Listen, I really think that after I get everything finalized that I have to do in the next 3 days, that I'm going to go set an album up on the Cookie Snack Attack page. And anybody that is in Cookie Snack Attack that's been on Food Network, I think that everybody should drop at least one photo in there, more if they want to. And I think we should make a reel of just all of you guys at all of your different times on all of the shows that you've been on. Like, I just think your pictures are so great with those backgrounds when you're on set. I think we should just make sure. I've got you're to 697, new report, 697. So you need 3 more people, you guys. But I also have to say, let me say this it's not political, so it's not politically correct, but let me try to say this really nicely. Can I say that? Let me try to say this the right way. I'm so proud of how you represented yourself, your business, and Cookiers on all of those shows.
Aw, thank you.
I really, I'm just really proud of how you represented everything. And so many of the people that go on there do a great job, and then others maybe not so great. But I'm really proud of you. Yeah, I really was like, both times I was like, I already knew the results, but I still couldn't help cheer you on while I was watching, and I rewatched them both several times.
The only one I'm very embarrassed about is the Big Bake was like it was a train wreck.
But you did it. See,
we did, but they made the cake look a lot better than it really was. It was awful. It wasn't finished. It was awful.
You get 1,000,000 points beyond wherever I'm currently sitting at, because I've had the contact a few times, but things in my life have just not worked out. And initially I was like, I don't really want to do that because I'm afraid my type A will awaken again. And I've worked so hard to chill a little as I get older. But I think it might be time to go for that cookie show. I think it might be time. So I would love it if we all of us got on there all at the same time.
Yeah, that's my dream, is the cookie show.
We're going. It's going to happen. So Patricia needs the auctioneer voice to boost the numbers. So we're at 697, 697. Can we get her to 700 on Instagram at Prima Cakes and Cookies, please? We need 3 more people that are currently watching, and we have a good amount of you on here. Can you pop over to Instagram? We need to see 698, 699, and 700. Let's go ahead and hit those numbers over on Instagram. Do I have 698? Do I have 698? Do I have 698? Who's not following Prima Cakes and Cookies? We need to take care of that over on Instagram right now. All right, I have to stop for a minute. I just had to do that for Patricia. have to stop though, because I did not use my inhaler before we started, and a little bit more of that, and you're going to see me on the floor, or
Oh
you won't
God.
see me, you'll see the antlers. So Jen is with us tonight at 5:30. Tomorrow night, we have two special guests, Jen. We start at 7 p.m. with Miss Terry Lewis, who is phenomenal. I will be posting her picture later of what she's doing, the set she's doing with her tweet pins and her embellishments. It's crazy beautiful. Like, that woman has got more talent. She's just amazing, and also great representative of the cookie and artist community. And then at 8:30 tomorrow night, we have Maite with us. So she's going to be doing some sculpting. All right, we are at 698. Can I have 699? We need 700. I need 2 people currently not following Prima Cakes and Cookies to go over to Instagram, please. We need 699 and 700 to show up. Do I have 699? Do I have 699? Please just haul it all over there to Instagram. We need 2 more people to be following Prima Cakes and Cookies. All right. So, Jen,
Okay.
are you painting with cocoa butter tonight? Because what are you painting with? I think I said cocoa butter several times. I'm very sorry.
I am actually going to be painting with, because in October, what we painted with powders.
Yes. So you can do
with
gels.
markers.
Oh, I'm so excited. That is very, very exciting. See, I keep telling Jen, she has this amazing, you should tell them too, just in case they didn't watch in October, what your background is, because you actually have an artist background.
Yes. So I went to school for graphic design. And then I started programming, which I love. I love doing it. Programming websites and all that kind of stuff. So then, yeah, cookies became
700, 700, woo! 700, woo! All right, thank you so much. We're going to leave you alone for the evening, but we would like to see 701 show up before the end of the tutorial tonight.
Yeah. So,
artist background.
My background is art.
Okay. Now, just because you went to school for graphic design doesn't mean necessarily that someone can draw, right? Or paint. So I want to say that Jen always has this thing where she says, oh, I went to school for this, but she is massively talented, you guys, like massively talented.
So I will say, I can draw if I can follow a picture, right? Like if I have a picture next to me, I can draw it. So like when I was in 5th grade, I think it was, and God, I don't even know if it exists anymore. There was and I don't know if it was like a North Jersey, East Coast kind of thing. There was a school of art that you can draw this thing called the turtle, right? Like they gave you like a little pamphlet to apply, and I was like in 5th grade and I applied, right? Like it's supposed to be college, and I was like, I want to see if I could do it.
Oh!
So like from 5th grade, I knew I wanted to draw. But I'm not an illustrator. I definitely need reference material.
I gotcha. Would you say that Miss Terry is an illustrator? I think what she does qualifies very much as illustrations, right? I mean, that's her style.
Yeah.
She's amazing.
I mean, I'm not a painter.
Allison remembers this.
Yes. I wish I kept it. I kept it for quite a few years, but I don't have that application anymore.
So funny. So I have to know, did you actually get in? It was college level, but
they told me that I did really well and that I should apply again when I'm of age.
Oh, Jen. Okay, so when I was in 5th grade, I was in a little bit into photography, and I didn't have a particularly good camera, but I really I was pretty good at identifying colors and lights, which I guess for my age, I don't know, that's what they told me. So I took a bunch of really cool photos one year of florals that were around our house, and my mom submitted them to Hallmark. And I remember just feeling so fantastic when the envelope came that said, we really like your photography. You should approach us again when you're older. Cause she sent it in for greeting cards. Like I still have the card and the photo, and my mom has it framed. Like she just thought that was the problem. That's where it all started, to where I got super competitive. I was like, oh, well, let's do this now. My mom was great about stuff like that. So
I've always been competitive. Yeah.
But didn't you feel so good when you got the envelope back and it's like, yeah, like you just encouraging? Yeah. So maybe everybody has a story like that. I've never really thought about it. But if you guys have a story like that, tell us over in the comments. So for the person who's asking what the 700 allows you to do, we were just trying to hit milestone numbers for the artists who are donating their time. And as your numbers grow on these different platforms, it automatically makes your reach grow, so you get more exposure for free. And since they've donated their time for free, if anybody's close to a milestone number on either Instagram or Facebook, we're just trying to help push them over at the beginning of our podtorial. I don't know what we're calling it. They haven't told me the name yet, but a couple of them were pretty funny last night. All right, now Jen, tomorrow night, Terry Lewis at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. May is at 8:30. We're going to try to keep both of those really tightly to an hour. So be prepared to watch replays if you can't be here, because we won't be stalling and starting a little late. All right, and Jen, anything else that we want to talk about tonight? Anything anybody can help you out with? Anything coming up? Okay, all right. Well, then what I'm going to try to do, I don't think it'll kick me out of the stream. What I'm going to try to do is go to, see, it won't let me do it now. I don't know. Let's see if this one will do it. All right, I'm going to put it on just your camera where you can hear me. I'll feed you the questions, and we're going to go ahead and get started, guys. Thank you for tuning in tonight.
So I flipped my camera.
I love it.
As you can see, this is what we're going to be making tonight. And if you've followed any of my tutorials, you know how I paint is I flood my cookie with royal icing in the dimensions. So once again, I'm letting my drawings do the work for me. And then this is just basically a coloring book. So that's how I paint. Like, you know, even though I'm an artist, I'm not a painter. So this is my way of doing the painting.
You sort of did paint with royal icing when you did all those sections and made all the dimension. I mean,
kind of,
but it's our way, right?
This is norm. This is normal cookie decorating, right? We paint, we get a picture and then, you know, I use that to project onto the cookie and flooded the section.
Love it. I love it. It's beautiful. You did a great job. I really liked this when it came in too.
Thank you. So don't mind my craters, because, you know, I always have craters on little spots, and I love, for some reason, to pick pictures that get little spots. So and we're going to use powder tonight, and we're going to use a whole bunch of different markers. I will say every marker is not the same, every brand. I do prefer to paint with the food art pens, and these are the ones I have the most. I'm trying to get one that you can see and read. Is my camera.
You'll have to drop a link over there.
I just buy them on Amazon.
Okay.
I don't know where. And some of these are like really old, like here, July 2022, but I still use them. I tried using the Sugar Bells. I will say I did not really like hers, to this one, at least this color.
For the painting?
I know this color was meant for drawing on cookies, right? To do.
Gotcha.
Right. If you hear meowing in the back, my cat's having a freak out. She wants in the closet. She doesn't like closed doors.
That's so funny.
I think this pen was made more for drawing on cookies, so it, you know, it doesn't work that well. I had a hard time moving it on the cookie, and it did start to pit the royal icing because I had too much water.
Okay.
The foodlers, I have these also. They work okay, but, you know, I'll be using both, and you can see the difference then between them. These are the only pens that I have besides Tweets, and we know Tweets won't work because Tweets, right, it doesn't move with water and all that. So Tweets are good for accent markers. So I always still the same, and all the philosophy that I've always had. I start my lightest to my darkest. And the difference with this kind of painting versus my cocoa butter, where I always have two brushes to paint with for one color, right? I'll put the color on with one and then I'm moving it with the other. Well, obviously the pen is my one brush. So I just have two different for the little smaller areas. I have a smaller, finer brush. That's all.
Okay.
And then I have 2 cups of water, one to clean my brush and then one to dip and just get a little bit of water so that I can move the pen around. So I'm going to start with here, and I'm just going to put a fine line. I'm going to color. Yeah, see this? I don't really like the Sugar Bell. It's the only one that has like a nice flesh color. I'll try and move it. And I do keep always a paper towel too.
Can you come in any closer? Hey, Kathy, glad you made it.
Let's see if I can move it.
I can kind of see what you're doing, and it might just be that I'm on the computer. People on the, oh, that's great, Jen. It's angled, but it's great. It's closer.
Yeah, I'm just trying to move my my Archon mount. Just give me a
guess
sec.
what I just found? Thank you so much for this. I just found the little boy gingerbread headband.
Let's see. Is that better?
Yes, that is perfect. And it's now focused, but it's moving.
Yeah, I got it. Hold on. I didn't tighten the arm. Okay. It might still just need a second to focus. That's all.
Okay.
All right. I'm going to move my water back.
That's looking good. I can see that much better. How about you guys? Everybody okay now?
So I'm just gonna, I'll paint and I'll wipe on my towel because you're kind of almost lifting the marker and then moving it.
Gotcha.
So just a little bit at a time. You don't want a lot of water on your brush. All right. So that's
and you do, I think we've talked about this, prefer to do this with water and not other
yes.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't know why. I just, I don't keep alcohol in the house.
Okay.
So.
And not glycerin or any of those other solutions, right? Because you don't need it for this. What you're doing, you want it to look watercolor, right?
Right. So I mean, like the last class, right, in October, I pulled out the glycerin, and I didn't like the way it worked with my powders.
Gotcha.
We did a little experimentation, and I didn't really like it. So
we were mad scientisting that night. I remember.
Yes. So here I'm going to take my gray, and the gray's a little harder to see, but I'm just going to take it, and I'm going to once again just pull it out. I mean, it's hard to see the gray, but
it's really pretty though. You can already see it shaping up.
I mean, this is a quick way your time is mostly spent on the flooding of the cookie. And this isn't going to take long. We talked for a half an hour. This probably won't even take half an hour.
I had to get you to 700, my friend.
I know. It's okay.
And we had to wait until there was a certain amount of people in here. And I really fear someone's going to get upset with me later because they didn't really print out the schedule. Even though I had it up for 2 weeks, someone is going to show up at 7 o'clock and be like, wait, why aren't you live? And I'm going to be in a class and not be able to answer. So if they do that, you have to take care of that tonight and tell them that I'm in a class and that this was scheduled at 5:30 for the last 2 weeks so that they don't get on me tonight.
So I'm just the light blue.
Can you scoot up just a smidge?
Yeah,
right there's perfect.
Yeah, my field is smaller now that I've brought it down.
I just made your cookie Bermuda triangle a lot smaller, didn't I?
You did. Normally I'd have my whole entire blue blue mat.
Did you hear me when I told you that I found the gingerbread boy headband that matches your girl?
Yes, I didn't know that. I thought that was someone's comment.
No, that was me. I'm Amazon surfing.
I think I believe that there were a couple out there.
I see the little baker gingerbread boy, but I'm not. Oh, I might have just found that girl. And I also found a really cute golden snowman.
All right. So now I'm going to this one because it's the band of her headband. I want it to be the light blue. So you can see I'm like just coloring, like I'm 5, right? This is, if you've taken any of my cocoa butter classes or anything, everything is like I'm 5.
It's so handy though, because it gets people into painting, and then people discover they have a little knack for it that they didn't think they did.
Yes.
So, I mean, just the fact that you're an awesome instructor and draw all these people in for doing these, you're really you're expanding their horizons. That's what I'm gonna say.
So, I mean, now we're gonna go to like the dark blue, and you know how I decide, right? I'm generally putting my that's the darker color at the creases, right? Because I want the
Right.
darker on the outside, and I want it to go lighter as it goes in. So, you know, that's part of my, I guess, artistic training, right? Everything gets lighter as it's going in. So you can see I'm like not careful. I'm just
I want
coloring.
to do a challenge next year, not now, but next year in 2024. I want to do a challenge, and I would like to have like 4 people that have the same cookie. So we'd have to make it and send it to them, okay? Like a cookie like this. And I want you to paint with like your dry colors or the cocoa butter or your markers, and somebody like Miss Terry to paint with hers, and then Tammy to try to do the same cookie with airbrushing.
So that would be cool.
I think it would be fun to just have everybody on and have like a gab session and be painting and working your own medium. And just let everybody see all the cameras at the same time.
That would be really fun.
You think that'd be good? Like in the springtime?
Yeah.
What would be a good cookie?
A bunny, maybe.
Oh yeah.
Easter. Just, you know, make sure we're doing it. You know, I can't do anything in February and March. I'm gonna be laid up.
Tell them why.
I'm gonna be laid up because I'm getting my hip replaced. Not looking forward to it.
Jen is going to be out of commission. And so I've already thought of several projects that she can work on while she can't do anything else to keep her occupied. I don't know that Jen's very happy about it, but Jen is not a person that sits still. So I don't know how well she's going to do, frankly, being laid up. I don't know what's going to happen to her.
Well, I'll be binge watching a lot of TV, and I'll be making lots of phone calls to everybody.
Well, at least that part, we can do that part, right? We can handle that and keep you entertained. Yeah. Oh, and Debbie said to tell you she's going to try, she's not going to make this part. She's going to watch the replay, but she did want to say hello, but she had to teach a class tonight.
Oh, that's right. Yes, I did see her post that she's teaching tonight.
Yeah, she's really doing well. All of you guys are doing so awesome. It's so much fun to hear about what everybody's making and where they're teaching and where they're setting up. Oh my gosh, Jen, I also just found peppermint, like Mickey Mouse ears with a sequin green bow. Holy cow. All right, I have to stop the shopping now. I only went looking for the gingerbread girl because I thought she was so cute.
So, I mean, what have we been painting for 6 minutes and it's almost done?
Actually, yeah, it just clicked over to 6 minutes because I was actually watching what was happening.
Yeah.
I set the little timer here.
So we are actually almost done.
Now, does anybody have any questions? Allison said that she loves how this gives you shading and definition, and it really does. It's fabulous.
Yeah. So now I'm going to use actually the food doodler to show you the difference.
Is there anything special they need to do for sealing it, bagging it, like just anything?
Nope. I mean, this is actually easier, right, than the it's all dries right away. It's not heat sensitive like cocoa butter. So, you know, it's just a different medium and depending on what you like and what you do. So in the summertime, would I do that? I would probably do this over cocoa butter.
Gotcha.
So,
yep.
I mean, the food doodler is kind of the same. I don't know. I prefer the sugar art ones. I don't know why.
Now, the sugar art ones are not from the sugar
art. Oh, no. Sorry. Is it the sugar? It's food art. Sorry.
Food art. Yes.
Food art, not sugar art.
We'll be getting questions in a minute. They'll be like, wait.
Yep. Sorry. Food art.
Food art. And you can get those on.
I think they're actually a UK pen because this one, this silver gray.
Okay.
I could only get it on Amazon because it's not food safe in the US. It's only it's actually Rainbow Dust is who makes these. Sorry.
Okay. Okay. Rainbow Dust. All right.
Rainbow
That'll
Dust
go for you.
Colors, which is a UK company. So it's not FDA approved in the US, the silver, but I really like the silver. So, you
Okay.
know, I was like, I don't care.
Yeah. It's well, there's some colors you just can't get anywhere else, and you really need them, right? Like you're missing it in your
Yeah.
designs. So you have to do what you have to do.
Well, I found that, I mean, I could do a random, like it's just, it drew really nice on icing, right? Like if I needed to draw something on icing for me to be able to then paint or draw over, it was a good color, you know, like just a template color, and it didn't bleed through anything because it was
Mm-hmm.
really light.
I love it. I wish Debbie was on here because I just found Debbie a really crazy Grinch headband. And I found who's Grinch's friend? It's the dog, right?
Dog. I don't know what the dog's name is.
Well, there's a set. Allison and Debbie might have to get on here and wear these because Allison is such a dog lover. But I found a set with Grinch and oh Jen, like you're done with
Done.
Grinch and the dog, whatever the dog's name is.
So, I mean, like that took a whole of 9 minutes.
So cute. And you're
what I'm going to do now is actually dust it. So when I did my yellow, just to be a little different, I was dusting the edges.
Oh, I love it. You see how simple Max, the dog's name is Max, and Rainbow Dust is a UK product, and Allison says adorable. And Facebook user says they love the black dust, Rainbow Dust black pen. You guys just look at what she's doing though, like how quick this goes and how much detail you have. And it really looks like she spent hours. Like you should at least have one cookie in each of your dozens that's something like this, where it's just looks like it can be a feature cookie. You can bill it as a feature cookie.
Yeah, I mean, like there. I mean, so then I also so I did these way before Sheila did her tutorial the other day, and
Oh,
and I'm like lazy decorator,
yeah.
and I want to prove why you should not be using your flood icing for your transfers. So I mean, I made these probably 3 months ago. When you first asked me to do this tutorial, I was lazy. I had gold flood already, and I didn't want to make, piping. I didn't want to color anymore. So this is why you do not use flood.
Oh my goodness.
So
That's
I have
so
a couple
funny.
that didn't go too hog crazy.
Yeah, they didn't go hog wild, right?
They didn't go hog wild where you can't see the Jewish star anymore.
Oh,
But I also wanted to show you this metallic edible pen.
cool.
Because I know everybody's like trying to find metallic
Is that the
edible
new
powders.
one?
What was that?
Is that the new one that just hit the market? There's a
Yes.
silver and a gold.
Yes. She actually has a couple of metallic ones now. I think she's got like a blue metallic, but this, like people trying to find things to paint with, and these painted beautifully on my royal icing transfers.
Ooh.
And they are gold.
Ooh, like TMP shiny gold.
Yes.
Mm-mm.
So, and these are, FDA, I believe. But
That is really cool.
they're from like the Busy Baker sells them.
Mm-hmm.
So
That's where I got mine.
Yep. So
I was just looking through my my thing that I keep receipts in here because I couldn't remember the name of the company that I got mine from, but it was Busy Baker.
And I just
Patricia,
this is a cello bag, right? It's just funny that I did everything that Sheila said to do except use flood.
Wasn't that a great tutorial she did though, showing people how to use Canva to do that?
Yes.
And Nadine said you can get them in Canada as well.
The which?
The that brand, I think, is what she's talking about.
The marker or the
metallic? I think she's talking about the metallic pen.
Oh, okay. The metallic pen is it doesn't have a brand name on them. I don't know.
Hey, Jen, when you ordered that girl headband,
Yeah.
did it come with 4 total
No.
headbands?
Nope, just this one.
Just the one. Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, remember, I did this like 5 years ago. I bought it.
Okay. I can't believe it's been that long. It still floors me.
And I
That's
still
so
haven't
pretty.
made it onto the show.
That's so, so pretty.
So there you go. It's done.
Look at that. And really, I think start to finish, that was like a 15-minute cookie.
Yeah. And we were
And
talking.
that's with us chatting too,
Yep.
right?
Yep.
Oh my goodness. Well,
So
they're beautiful. I like her braids very much too.
yeah, I mean, gnomes always have cute braids.
Yeah, she's adorable. She's really adorable.
So, are
I
there any
love it.
questions? I mean, I know this
I'm
is
not
like
seeing
prestige.
questions other than the brand of that metallic pen, and we said that came from Busy Bees, right?
Yeah, Busy Bakers.
Busy Baker.
I think it's Busy Baker.
Okay. I'm looking back through everything just to make sure I didn't miss anything. I don't see any questions. I do want to just take a moment, pop over to Instagram and see if anybody else followed you since we started. I want to go look. This always just mesmerized. Oh, yep, 701.
Yay. Busy
Oh,
Baker
thank
Supplies.
you.
Yep.
Busy Baker Supplies. Okay. Busy Baker Supplies. All right, here we go. I'm gonna put that up on the screen for that metallic pen. Now, I got the metallic gold and the metallic silver. Was there a third one? Why do I feel like I got a third one from her?
So I only got the silver and the gold, and I haven't used my silver yet. I've only used the gold.
Was there a rose gold?
I think so. Like I said, if you go look, she now has, I think it's 6 or 7 colors now.
Okay. Okay.
Yep,
Rose gold, yes.
Bronze.
And I don't have bronze yet though, but I'm pretty sure when I ordered it, she had just released them and I got silver and gold and rose gold. Because if anything says rose gold, I'm always looking for like that perfect rose gold for wedding pins in the spring.
And she had them at CookieCon this last time.
Oh, they were there?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, she had them there.
Just got my 4, Holly said. All right, well, that's cool. Oh, hey, Elisa, how are you doing tonight? By the way, pretty funny cookie earlier today that you posted. I loved it. Okay, let's see. Jen, anything else tonight? Do we want to tell them anything else tonight?
I don't think I have anything else, but I can swap my camera again.
Yes, swap your camera. That's so cute. So I did want to say, as you're busy conquering the marshmallow flavor world, I can't wait to see all the flavors that you come up with. It's going to be amazing, really amazing. I'm excited. And I was looking on your Instagram page while you were painting. And the hot cocoa bombs setting in the mugs and stuff, the pictures and stuff you took, they're just beautiful.
Thank you.
Just very beautiful. It looks wonderful.
The next 2 flavors of marshmallow I think I'm going to attempt are pumpkin pie.
Ooh, okay.
And maple pecan.
Okay. Any chance we can get you to do a praline in there?
I could probably.
Like praline and pecans. Can you put nuts in marshmallows without something happening to them, or do they go soft?
Yeah. So you just have to do it after you've made the marshmallow. Right before you're putting it in the pan, you can just mix it lightly in. Don't whip it in. Just toss it, like,
Okay.
You just have to be careful about the size of stuff, because if they're too heavy, it will deflate the marshmallow.
So could you be, just asking for something I've planned next summer, could you be the Gordon Ramsay of the marshmallow world and coach somebody through making marshmallows, but be very dramatic and mean and be screaming out the door, I need help, right?
Sure.
Could you be that person with a lot of drama for something?
Sure.
All right. I think Jen could do it if she doesn't giggle or laugh. I think she could really get that school teacher face on and be yelling.
As they piss me off, and I'll really yell. There you go.
All right, you guys. Thank you so much. Let's say a big thank you again to Sheila, Roseanne, Maxine, and Jennifer, who have all brought us absolutely fabulous tutorials that you can make a lot of money with in the fourth quarter. And let's say a big welcome to our next three guests, which will be Terry, Maite, and Becky. That will take us through 2 on Saturday. We're off Sunday. We'll be back here on Monday night with Becky at 7 p.m. And if you are in my advanced Ajinji Christmas, I'll be seeing you guys at 7 o'clock in a Zoom call. And if you guys are all set, you don't have to come to the Zoom call. But if you want to come to the Zoom call, I'm prepared to be over there for a little bit to answer questions before tomorrow. We've been making a sweet shop storefront.
That sounds so fun.
And it's really cute. And I'll put some more up soon. And then we used semi-transfer sheets, which I haven't worked with before, but I really wanted to work with them because they're very different than cello sheets and very different than using icing sheets. And they have a really cool old-timey feel finish to them.
They're the first things I use because they're the first things she came out with.
They're really, really nice. And and after talking through everything with her mom, with Mom Michelle, the way that we did it when we poured our ice on, I didn't even use my torch, which allowed me as an instructor to do the icing on the porch before we did our windows so that I could do a really cool texture to give them something else in their toolbox. You know, I just love that.
Right.
Hey, Phyllis, how are you? That's a friend of mine from Louisiana. I hope all is well. This is my friend Jen. She's in New Jersey. Patricia's saying, thanks, Jen. Awesome as always. Nadine said yes and yes to 3-pack with rose gold. I think this is Elisa saying thank you. So does anybody have any questions? We're running about a 5-second delay right now. If you don't have any questions, we're up to 7:02, Jen. 7:02. All right. Thank you, guys. I haven't checked Facebook. Should I go look on Facebook?
I can look quickly.
What was your, let me look really quick. What was your number on Facebook that you were close to?
3572. Let
me find it and see where we are at. You know, the interesting thing that I just discovered about a week ago. Oh, Laura's here. Laura, we can't wait for when you come on December 14th. We're excited to see what you're doing. Nadine again says, thank you for a great class.
You're welcome.
So on your end, you can see that you're at 3572, right?
I'm at 74 now.
3574. Okay, good. Fantastic. You know what I discovered the other day? You actually go to the next number when you're within 50 people of the next number. And I didn't know that. So
when they round up, yes.
Yes. So when we hit whatever it was recently, and it was like, what was it that we did recently? What was I hit? What number? Oh, like, let me look really quick. What was it that, was it on Facebook?
I think so.
Oh, in the private group. So I was like, I got on the next morning and I was so disappointed because I was like, 50 people dropped us last night because the number was less than the number when we got to 4,500. It was like 4,470 something. And so I was like, oh, but I mean, we had those people, we were at that, but as soon as we hit the next, then we capped over. And I kind of like that.
Yeah. I think if you looked at my Facebook page, it would say 3.6K.
Is that what it says now?
It will, because it's rounded up. But if I look on my, I don't know if you'll be able to see this, like on my phone, on my business account,
you can see the members.
I can actually see the true numbers.
Gotcha. Love it.
Yeah.
All right. Well, guys, I appreciate all of you so much helping Jen out. Please. Oh, Jen, can you, when we get off here, could you come back to this video on the Cookie Snack Attack page and put in the comments? It's Prima Cakes and Cookies, all one word, Prima cakes with an S and A-N-D cookies, and then with an S on the end of that. And find her on Instagram and Facebook. Give her a follow. All these artists are donating for free. Now, I haven't really talked about this yet, but anybody that wants to tip during this event, please go to the coffee shop site so that whatever tips we take in, I'm trying to find the, I don't know where I put it. Where did I put the banner? But the coffee shop site is 100% artist driven. So it'll come directly to me without them taking a commission. And we want to just make sure that the event at least covers all of the December live stream events, live stream expenses rather, for the group, so that that's taken care of and we don't have to worry about it before Christmas. So anybody that's learning anything, making any money, using this to your advantage, if you can spare the cost of a few cookies, retail value of a few cookies, please hit us up over there with some tips. That way we can keep everything rolling. And Jen, somebody crazy.
What was that?
Crazy last night. Somebody in our group said, "Oh, are we doing 4 of these next year?" I am saying no, we are not.
Oh,
we are not doing 4. No way. We are going to do the most it's going to be is 3, because I would like to try to do one for Easter. And I would like to do Halloween again, because you guys loved 13 Nights of Halloween, and then we have to do Christmas, right? But that, we'll be doing collaborations, but we're not going to be we can't do that many big free events like this, because I know you think we just get on here and we chat and whatever, but there's so much time on my side to get this all together for you that I cannot commit to 4.
Right.
But you know what? Maybe I could
delegate.
When is
Easter next year?
You know what? I don't know, but I thought it was April. Let me look really quick.
All right.
Let me look. I think
you don't think any of them I could be able to like even do anything.
You are, of course you are. You can plan a design. It's March 31st. So we might as well say April. You got plenty of time.
All right. Well, if you're going to be doing it through March, ending on Easter, then I probably won't do.
No, you'll be okay. You're going to be able to do something. I know you'll come up with something. You can even do something from the computer that you could share screen. You're going to be in there. We'll figure it out. We're not going to miss one of these because you've been in every one so far. Let's see. They're going to watch the replay. It is so cute. All right, you guys, I'm going to let everybody go. I'll see my advanced class in the Zoom. That's so pretty. I'll see you back in the Zoom at 7 p.m. And I hope everyone is enjoying the event. I hope you're sharing it every night. Please do all the like and love stuff. If you follow us over on our YouTube channel, go over there and subscribe so you're getting notifications from there too, because sometimes the Facebook ones don't come through until after the event started, but YouTube seems to go immediately. Like those I'm subscribed on everything, and my YouTube is always the first one that comes out of StreamYard. So anyway, give us a like, a follow, a share, make a donation over on the coffee shop site, but definitely turn out tomorrow night for our 2 artists. We have Miss Terry Lewis and Matei Del Angel. We're looking forward to seeing both of them, and then we're going to take Sunday off. Jen, thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you so much. Wave bye, but don't hang up.
I know.
All right, see you guys.